EB engineering. It was incorporated in the 50s. It started out as an agricultural repair maintenance shop and it's kind of evolved over time with the changing engineering scene of Dunedin. Cover a lot of roles from general engineering to custom conveyor builds, as well as now we're doing stainless steel benchtop and sheet metal work, and agricultural again in our Perkins products for the sheep handling side of the business. So the bulk of our workforce is made up of fitter turners. We quite like to get a general broad range of skills, so from the turning side of it through to fabricating on the welding side, the sheet metal work, the fitting on site. We look for a very broad spread in skills. We don't typically have someone who just sits at a bench and welds all day. They will weld one week and they will be fabricating new components for assemblies next week, and they'll be assembling that another week and fitting on site a month or so later. So it's very broad in the skills that we're looking for. We're typically looking for people who are just keen to get experience, not necessarily someone who knows exactly what they want to be doing right now, but keen to learn what we have to show them. I think there's been about 5 now we've taken on from Gateway through to a tradesman. Again, it's just come back to those students who are really willing to listen and learn.
It all sort of started with metalwork at school and really enjoyed making stuff, and in year 13 I decided that I wanted to do Gateway. EBs took me on and I did that for the year and also did work through the holidays with them, which gave me a bit more insight of what I was sort of wanting to do.
So when we have students who have come in, they get to experience all the different types of work that we can offer, from that welding to the marking and measuring and drilling, to the finishing work, to machining work. So it gives them a chance to find what they like. It gives us a chance to see how well they fit, not only into their skill sets, but to our working environment.
They offered me an apprenticeship here at EBs and been here for 2.5 years now. Really been enjoying it. My apprenticeship involves basically everything: welding, fitting, machining. So you get a pretty good variety of work. Some of our apprentices have gone on and chosen a career outside of here. Quite often they've gone contracting for themselves, travel around the country doing fitting work for the likes of dairy giants like Fonterra and Synlait. And then they've also come back after that to settle down for a bit longer and find their roots back in Dunedin. So we're kind of trying to set them up to be independent thinkers. Early in the year at the field days up north, sort of spied the idea of starting to build dog crates, and I was given the opportunity to take charge of that whole idea, and being surrounded by good people and learning lots of things, I've showed them that I can take that role on.
You've got your own area to accomplish what you want, and you can do it at a very high skill level, and then from that point you can then work as a team. So you've got 2 different dynamics there, which to me were really enjoyable. Also the variation of work here. We can be away on site, or we can be here doing something super technical with the designer in-house. So I've always been a practical person. I was always pulling things apart and fixing it myself. If someone else can do it, then you can do it. So I've always applied that mindset throughout. That's why engineering was a perfect fit for me.